A nigga that might have been. The cards were already dealt fucked up. I ain't have a clue on how to play my hand. What I did know was the fact that I didn't like the hand I was looking at. Mom's having me at the age of 17. Pops being fucked up in the head from Vietnam. Family playing favorites within the bloodline and warring with those inside and outside the line. Then eventually my mom's getting caught up in the crack scene, leaving me standing around looking like, what the fuck? Is this the true definition of family? This is going to take a minute. I may as well try and sell this one here for $1 or $2. Cause this nigga here almost didn't have a chance with the fucked up cards I had, making me a victim of circumstance. Nah, I don't want any sympathy. It's too late for that shit. Even in my 3rd year into adulthood, I was still getting treated like shit. But the real shit started at 16, where my grandmother was convinced to move out of the hood with her daughter and go north to the burbs. I wasn't even in the plans cause I got kicked to the curb in front of Job Corps in the South Bronx. Got pulled out of high school because I was failing and cutting class. I would have gotten it together eventually, but the cards was like, not so fast. So there I was, stuck in Job Corps looking like a loser. I didn't want to settle for a good enough diploma, but I ain't got much choice now. Or do I? Thanks to my godmother having the same last name, absent notices were sent to her house next door from where I used to lay my head. I got grilled by her about missing school, but I was cool about it. Because now I know I ain't got to settle for the good enough diploma. Go back to the halls of MLK High School and ran to the baseball coach. I thought it was a dream when he told me I made the team. First string JV. I'm starting to like how my hand is looking now. I get to hit the ball and still walk the halls of MLK to make something of myself. Even thought ahead of what college I might go to on a scholarship. Only one thing that was messing up my hand on this bid. Where in the hell am I going to live? Grandpa's the only relative I had in the city who I thought would help this nigga get it right. Little did I know he was the devil's advocate about to blow out the light on the whole shit. I gave him the rundown, but I could see it in his stance and his clout. My shit was about to get shot down because there was no support and nothing radiating off of him but doubt. He knew baseball was my sport and that I loved the game, but all he could find to say was, if your grades ain't all good, it'll all be in vain. Then he brings up the fact that I already missed half of the first semester. Well, that won't be a problem. I can make up the time in summer school. That's when the house came down and shot everything to shit. He looked me dead in my eyes and said the words, I think you can do it. Took another trip to MLK with Grandpa until, by the way, it was my last. I had to have set the record being signed in and out of school so damn fast. Nothing in the world like getting the rug pulled from up under your feet and falling back on your ass to suffer defeat because nobody believes in you. Go figure. This here is the recipe that makes a young black man become a nigga. Except I wasn't willing to go out like that because a nigga is a disease in the brain. I still have it in me, but it's under control, so it's more like a tendency. So fuck with me if you want and make it come out full blown. Otherwise this nigga here, this nigga that might have been, will remain at a low tone.